Hey, look, my arms actually work.
Wow, that's a first.
Wow,
Oh
it
my god.
really is. Oh my
But
goodness.
apparently I'm missing an eye now.
You
So
are missing an eye. Welcome to the Long Way Around podcast. Uh, hey Kevin.
hello, Tony.
Woo,
Welcome
look
to
at
our
me. Look at
special
me. Woo,
Halloween edition.
woo, look at me. Woo, whoa.
What should my name be? What should my pirate name be?
Kev.
Just Cap the
Kev.
Pirate?
Just Kev the pirate. Whoa.
I
You
hope I
just
have a peg leg
amazing.
too.
You probably do. Let's just
Nice.
imagine you do. My
Yeah.
goodness. Welcome to the Long Way Around podcast. What was that? That was something in my mask. It's the special Halloween edition today. I love this, by the way. Look at me.
Yeah, look at you.
Wow.
Tony the astronaut. I love this beard.
You look good in it, I gotta say.
Yeah,
You look
right?
really good in it. Yeah.
I'm starting to think maybe I should grow it out and
Maybe you
start
should
rocking an eye patch.
maybe ooh, I can move. Look at that. My whole body's moving. Ooh, look, I'm dancing. Look at me, I'm dancing.
Oh wow.
Who knew I had such moves? My goodness.
Does mine do anything when I move? I don't think
I
so.
mean, you do. I mean, your hat moves around.
Yeah.
I'm floating in space to be fair. So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just kind of out there doing the thing. This feels really good. I should explore space more often.
There you go. You could be on the next rocket
I
or whatever.
with the way things are going, I would gladly take that ride.
Yeah, seriously. Can it be a one-way ticket out of here?
Yeah, please start my own planet. So anyway, Halloween is coming up. It's here. It's
It's coming
Halloween
up.
season. Yeah, some people say they wish Halloween were all year. No, not me. And not because I don't like Halloween, it just would take away from it being special.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be like a once a year type. It's like Christmas. Like Christmas is fun because it's once a year. Same with Halloween.
Right. Right.
Right.
It's gotta have its special moment. So today
Yeah.
we're talking about I'm just gonna move the entire episode. Look, I'm moving around.
Just doing your little dance.
I mean my arms work. I gotta take advantage of the moment, man.
Yeah. Hey, zero gravity. It's a crazy
That's
thing.
right. That's right. So today we're talking about Halloween costumes for kids with disabilities, specifically two of us who use wheelchairs when we're not floating in space. So tell me, Kev, let's just start with you. Like Halloween has gotten cooler as time has gone on. Nobody wants to hear about what Halloween was like in the 80s. So let's talk about you first.
Okay. Start with the 90s, the best decade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Some of my Halloween costumes, I would say some of mine had the wheelchair integrated and some didn't. It really just depended year to year. There were a lot of years where like I wanted to be like a baseball player, or like I remember I was Buzz Lightyear. I was an astronaut at one year. I think I was a prisoner once.
Wow.
Yeah, I know there's a picture of me as like Aladdin, apparently. Yeah, I had a lot of random ones, but as I started getting older, I decided I would get more adventurous with my costumes. I know one year in high school, I was the president, and like we decked out my wheelchair like the motorcade, basically, and like put like American flags on it, and like we had my aide at the time made like a presidential seal for me, but like it had my name on it. He did it in like Photoshop.
Love it.
That one was cool, and he was my Secret Service agent, so he dressed in a suit that day.
I love that.
Yeah. So, and then the next year, actually, it was with the same aide. He had a great idea for a costume that he did when he was in college. He was a box of puppies. And it is an amazing costume because everyone loves it. It's like very creative and it's really easy. All you need is like part of a cardboard box, put it in front of you, tape some like plush dog toys so that they're like peering over the top of the box, and then you could just put it and then write on the cardboard free puppies, and then I think we wrote underneath it, take home and love the big dumb one, and then we took a hood from a kid's puppy costume and he cut it and I wore it, and
That's
I was like
amazing.
one of the puppies. Yeah, that was easily one of my better costumes.
That's amazing. I love that so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. there's a ton of creativity in it.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
That's a really good one. I never
My
had.
buddy. Oh, in college, my buddy had flight suits from when his dad was in the Air Force, so we were fighter pilots. Those were fun too.
That's amazing. Damn it, man! You had some really good costumes.
Thank you. I tried.
That's really good. And like me, like so, I grew up in the '80s. All right, I grew up in the '80s when all it was just like this little flimsy, thin plastic bodysuit and this plastic mask with holes for the eyes and the nose and a little slit for the mouth where like you couldn't really breathe in it, and after a while the condensation would build up inside the mask and your whole face would be wet from your hot breath inside the mask, and it's disgusting. It was gross, and you couldn't really see, and you'd stick your tongue out of that little slit, the little mouth hole slit, and it looked like it looked like that, and you really couldn't do anything with it. And I was different things growing up. I was probably Spider-Man at one point. Like Halloween for me wasn't really. Wait, hold on. I got legs.
Nice.
Look, wait. I got. Look at that, and they move.
Wow.
This this is gonna be my Halloween costume this year.
Yeah, just gonna be a filter.
What?
Did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
No, I didn't. I've never watched Breaking Bad.
Oh,
because I have no interest. Just did.
Fair enough. There was a character in the show who his name is Hector Salamanca, and he never talked really throughout the show, but he was in a wheelchair. So one year I decided to be him, and the thing on the show is he rings a bell when he wants to talk. And I like grabbed a bell and I just like walked around all night like ringing the bell. Everyone, that was a good costume too.
I love that. Oh my God, my fingers are moving. Everything on me is moving around. Look at my legs. Look at my legs. Look at that. Wait.
I think we got to get you to space, Tony.
Look at that. Oh my God. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really have any cool costumes growing up. Like I said, it was just a hot plastic mask and the little nose holes to breathe through. It's like it wasn't exciting at all. It wasn't fun. Like one year I spent many Halloweens in Arizona, and it gets chilly, especially in southern Arizona where I spent more of my childhood. And so one year, whoa, I'm moving. Look at that. And I used to have this jacket with like a fuzzy inside. It looked like a fleece blanket on the inside. And it was kind of fuzzy around the hood. And so I just told everybody I was an Eskimo one year.
There you go.
Weak sauce, Jackson. Weak sauce. That was my most memorable costume. Whoa.
It's okay. There were years where I definitely didn't put as much effort into it. Like one year I just wore a blue t-shirt and I just wrote book on my forehead. Facebook.
Love it. Yeah. I now, so I will say being a kid now using a wheelchair is so much cooler because you have like whole teams of people out there building you costumes.
Yeah, right? I'm definitely jealous of the kids who like have like the full enclosures for their wheelchair.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that would have been cool. I
mean, I've seen like dump trucks. I've seen transformers. I've seen fighter jets. I've seen like mobile homes, Indy cars, all this cool stuff. Nobody was doing that stuff when I was a kid. So if you're a kid now, you did well for yourself. Congratulations being born later, because now you get cool costumes. Like they have whole people out there, and like some of them move. Like I've seen kids dressed as spiders. I've seen kids dressed as like I said, like Bumblebee or Optimus Prime from Transformers. I mean, it's super cool. I mean, and now as an adult, now we can get a little more creative and have those options now too, though, if we want to.
Right. You just got to be willing to spend the money or have someone who can create it for you.
Yes. Oh, let's look at my feet. Look at those. Oh my god. My knees, everything moves. I'm just gonna live in space forever. This feels really, really freeing. It's liberating.
So let's talk about trick-or-treating
Okay,
and
let's do
what that
that.
was like.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
What was trick-or-treating like for you? Let's start with you because you've lived all over the world. So I feel like maybe it's more
Yeah.
interesting for you.
It really wasn't though. I mean, like I can't hold a pillowcase, so either my brother would have to hold it for me, which takes out like half the fun of it, or I'd have the little like pumpkin head bucket that I would carry around in my lap, and people would just drop candy in it for me. I mean, it was fine. Now that I'm an adult, though, I feel like I could build something that could hold all my candy, or I could just bungee cord a laundry basket to the back of my chair.
Yeah, I would definitely get more creative with that today because I had to do the same thing. Like someone would have to carry my pillowcase, and I don't know why I just didn't get like a bigger bag with handles to hang on the back of the chair.
Right. Like now, maybe I dress myself as that worm from Dune or the Sarlacc monster from Return of the Jedi, and it's just like these gnarly claws, and I just move my head around, and they just drop candy into the giant face hole.
There you
Right,
go.
and then when I get home, I'm surrounded by candy.
That sounds like a great plan.
See, now I've got good ideas. When I was 10, didn't have great ideas.
What were the candies? This is a little off topic, but it's kind of related. What were the candies that you would always get rid of? Like, or like, no, I don't want this.
Always the Smarties or like the hard cinnamon candies.
Oh, Smarties are so good. Really?
And I'm not talking about the Canadian Smarties, which are delicious. I'm talking about the little like tablets that look like chlorine pills for your pool.
They're different in Canada?
You don't know about Canadian Smarties?
No.
Oh my god.
What, are they bigger?
They're delicious. They're not they're nothing like Smarties in the United States. I won't even ruin it for you.
Oh man, now I gotta go to Canada and get some Smarties.
Go to Canada, get some coffee crisps.
Ooh, that
Thank
sounds
you
good too.
to my friend Tyler who sent them to me a few years ago. They were delicious. Yeah, so get rid of the hard cinnamon candies or like the little BBs that were hard cinnamon. Those I think now as an adult I would appreciate it more. However, yeah, back then I would get rid of all those or like the toffees, right? Or like saltwater taffy, not toffee, the taffies.
Yeah. Like my least favorite were always the Almond Joys and Mounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, those are so gross.
Because you hate coconut?
Yeah, I don't hate coconut. I just thought the candies were just not that good.
Okay.
Yeah. Those were always the two I would be like, nope, my parents can have these.
Yeah, and they gladly took them.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And so what was your favorite then? If the Almond Joy and the what the hell is the other one? Mounds.
Yeah. I would say the favorite ones, Reese's peanut butter cups for sure.
Yep.
Those are my favorite. M&M's, Skittles, Starburst, 100 Grand. Have you ever had those? Those are good.
Wow.
Those are really good.
Dang, they still sell those.
Yeah, they do. I get one every so often. Those are really tasty.
Wow. Yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups are still the favorite, right? Undisputed champion of candies. Right.
Yeah. Oh, undisputed
champion.
And there's so many different kinds now. It's crazy.
I know. I don't know if I like all of it though. I just need like the basic like cup with peanut butter in the middle.
Right. Exactly.
Like there's some with chips in them now. There's some of them with the weird jelly filling. They even have like Reese's peanut butter pretzels, which I'm actually
those are good. Oh, dude, wait, they have Reese's peanut butter crackers.
Animal crackers.
God. Yeah. Oh, they're so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They're not good for you, but they're delicious.
So yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, so yeah, because we can still eat candy as an adult people. Some of us do. Some of us do. So that, I mean, and so speaking of adulthood, that's kind of the nice thing now about being an adult, because I think like while maybe the world is kind of told you that your creativity is weird, you have the freedom now to do more things, right? You have some life experience to build cooler costumes now.
Would you always, this was something that I always dealt with. Would you always be asked every year if like your wheelchair was part of the costume, even if it
No,
wasn't?
no.
Oh, oh, that was something that I always got asked like every year. I feel like someone would always be like, "Oh, was your wheelchair part of it?" And like sometimes it was, but sometimes it wasn't.
No, I never really got asked that question as a kid.
Okay.
And I didn't really go trick-or-treating as I got older. And honestly, for a long time, I didn't dress up for Halloween either.
Yeah, I kind of stopped in high school. Trick or treating was always, an interesting. I did it for a long time. You definitely realize like the limitations of like having a mobility disability when you're trick or treating because so many houses are not accessible
Right,
at all.
right. And
And I always tell people like if you really want to make trick or treating accessible, like you should really give away candy from like your driveway or your garage if the weather is good enough.
weather permitting, yes.
Yeah, weather permitting, because like most homes, especially around where I live here near Chicago, I mean, I see a few with ramps, but like I definitely see most with like stairs, multiple steps, sometimes a lot of stairs. So yeah, it can be somewhat limiting. And like there were houses growing up that I couldn't even get like close to the front door where it was just like, okay, I'll just stay on the sidewalk and try to be within like their line of vision so they can see me and my friends can point back towards me and be like, here, this other bag is for him.
Isn't that super? I mean, it's probably super awkward feeling, right? Because I mean, I've been through that too. And
Yeah.
excuse me while I float away a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's a little weird, right? Because you're going to this house to get candy, and suddenly, like, you're sitting there on the curb in the street because you can't get to the house because there's stairs everywhere. And so your friends in the costumes point back at you in the street, and they're like, "Oh yeah, great, sure." And they don't come down out of the house to give you candy. They just give it to your friends.
Well,
Bring it back
sometimes
to
they
you.
did.
You know what?
Sometimes they did.
Bless those
Occasionally,
people.
yeah. Like some people would be like, "Oh no, I'll just bring it to him," and they would let me choose. Most of them would just be like, "Oh yeah, here, take a couple pieces for him."
There you go. Yeah, right.
Um,
So
but yeah, I mean, it's tough because private homes aren't subject to like ADA requirements like a public building is. So trick or treating, it's fun, and I always enjoyed doing it. But it was also one of those things that's like, oh well, I'll never really be able to fully participate the way I would want to.
yeah, sure, of course. Or like, did you do this as a kid? Because this is some stuff like that I feel like maybe died in the 80s
Mhm.
because people got scared of germs and getting cooties. Did you go bobbing for apples as a kid? Was that a thing? Do you even
You
know what I'm
know,
talking about? Do you even know what
no,
I'm talking about?
yeah, I know what bobbing for apples is. I think I've been at like a single event where people bob for apples, but like I've never really seen it done. No.
No, no, not for people in wheelchairs. I think I did it once in my life, and I sucked at it. Hello, surprise,
Yeah.
because I can't get my face into the tub,
Right.
right? And so like you'd have to like and like
Yeah.
and hope you caught maybe the apple stem
Yeah.
that you could grab with your teeth and pull. Like I was terrible at it.
Yeah. I've never done it. I can't say I would really want to. It's like doing a keg stand. It's like it's one of those things that like I'm just not meant to do.
How do you do a keg? I mean, like
Oh,
people
I've
lift you out
never
of the
done a keg
chair.
stand either.
I was gonna say hold you by the ankles.
Dude, I don't have enough arm strength to do that. You got to be able to hold yourself up.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do it either. So no, I've never done a keg
I
stand.
mean, if you did it with the football team, maybe you can get like one player to hold one
Yeah,
leg.
yeah. If you got like strong enough people, my friends were not strong enough to do that.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, keg stand and a wheelchair user doing a keg stand. If you are a wheelchair user and you've ever done a keg stand, please reach out to us. Long way around
Yes.
podcast.
We would like to know how. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We would like to know how.
TLWA podcast on Facebook, Instagram.
Yes.
Reach out to us. Let us know if you've done it because I'm now wildly fascinated.
We want to know.
Yes, we have to know. So I mean, my adult costumes now. Speaking of keg stands, I've never dressed as a keg, even though it's not a terrible idea. Like some of them get a little morbid though.
Mhm.
Some of them get a little weird. Like I had this idea of being in a car accident, and I would have like shards of glass sticking out of my shirt with like maybe a steering wheel in my forehead. I mean, some of that stuff gets a little morbid, right? Or Lord, I could even, oh man, I just thought of this one. Like even though I don't think they do it anymore because it's inhumane,
Yeah.
the electric chair, right? Like dressing up your chair with some pipes and some wires and you wearing a little crown on your head,
Yeah.
maybe not like the space helmet.
That's kind of a good one, actually.
I mean, kind of, right? Not bad.
Yeah.
One that I did one year was I dressed up as a Roman chariot.
That's awesome.
As a horse, right?
As a horse?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one. Yeah.
I had my friend who was Helen of Troy in a robe standing on the back of the chair, and we just rolled through town like royalty.
I would go. There's a Renaissance fair that's like an hour away from me, and sometimes I go to it, and I keep joking with a buddy of mine that like we need to dress me up as a horse and attach a lance to my wheelchair.
Yes. Yeah.
A fake one, obviously, but
yes, maybe a real one. I mean,
maybe a real one. Some people deserve it.
Maybe a real one, and then you could have like a little like horror or like a little knight riding on the back of your chair.
Yeah, I can get like some metal suit or something. Yeah,
some chain.
I think that would be hilarious.
A chainmail and a mannequin.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea. So yeah, I mean, you can get so creative now, and like there aren't many limits on what you can do, and like if you've got resources, you can build all kinds of cool stuff for your chair now, which is a lot of fun. You know what's also a lot of fun? This costume.
Floating in space.
This costume is so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna work this good again.
How about Halloween in college? Like, what was that experience like for you, especially as someone who went to Arizona State? I feel like maybe it was a little bit more intense there than the school I went to, but it was like Halloween was interesting because it's always the weekend that like I worried that like something could happen to my wheelchair.
Yeah.
Because people are just getting reckless, and like doing stupid things. And like, there were times where like I had to leave my wheelchair like outside because wherever I was going wasn't accessible. I don't know if you ever did that. But yeah, what was it like in college for you?
I will say this. I was pretty boring in college. I think I was pretty boring, especially during Halloween. However, I will say at Arizona State, the girls were top tier college girls. Tempe, Arizona was smoking.
I don't doubt that. Yeah, I don't doubt that.
I mean, man, I can't say that about the current group of college students because I'm old enough to be their grandfather at this point. However, if we rewind a couple of years, yes, and I will just say things have not changed. That's all. I'm just gonna say that things have not changed.
Yeah, things haven't changed in that regard.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I honestly, I didn't really dress up in college. It was just too much effort. Just too much effort. I couldn't really be bothered.
You're lucky that you didn't go to college when social media was a thing.
Yes.
Because I feel like that provided even more pressure to come up with like a good costume that was like social media worthy, basically.
Yeah. I probably would be exiled if social media were a thing when I was in college. Excommunicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I'm so happy that social media was not a thing when I was irresponsible.
Yeah. I'm glad the memories feature exists and I can get rid of things.
Oh my goodness. I'm having way too much fun with this suit, by the way.
I can tell.
I mean, it's amazing. Look, I'm still floating. Wow. Look at that. Wow. That's incredible. That's amazing. Okay. Thank you.
When you would like celebrate Halloween, before college, if you did go trick-or-treating, would you go with like your siblings, your parents, friends?
Oh no, this was the 80s. Parents didn't go anywhere. They stayed at home. They just let the kids wander, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just let the kids. So my brother and I would just go out and do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go trick-or-treating and then we would come home. Mostly because nobody's stealing a kid in a wheelchair, because then you got to like steal the kid and the chair. Nobody's got room for all that.
That's what I would always try to tell my parents. I'm like, Mom, Dad, nobody's going to kidnap me.
No.
I'm the worst person to kidnap.
Seriously, nobody. First of all, nobody's trying to take care of me. Second, nobody's got room for all the stuff.
Right.
I'm not getting
Exactly.
kidnapped.
And 3, nobody knows how to work the wheelchair.
Right.
So.
Right.
Mhm.
I ain't getting stolen.
Yeah.
So yeah, my brother and I would just go out and trick or treat, and we'd come back, with candy.
Yeah, it might have been because there was a bit of an age gap between me and my siblings. Like I trick or treated with them a little bit at the beginning, but then it was mostly my parents, and then that transitioned to like a few years of trick or treating with friends at the end there. It was definitely a little different because like I remember the one year I did it with friends, and like there were other friends that we knew like running around and all that, and like just keeping up with them was like impossible because they're just like, oh, okay, let's go to the next house, like, and I just like we just couldn't go that fast, so I had to find friends that were willing to go a little bit slower.
There you go, and that's nice, right? That's nice.
Yeah,
you can go trick or treating and do your thing. So I don't know. Trick or treating can still happen. Halloween can still happen when you use a wheelchair, especially now. Like I said, now like kids got it made.
Yeah.
Kids
and the nice thing, I don't know if this is a thing out in Arizona, but a lot of places around here will do something called like a trunk or treat, where it's just like a bunch of cars in a parking lot. They open up their trunks and like the kids can go around to get candy. And like I know it's not the same. It's not the same as trick or treating, but it is something that's like a little more accessible, at least, and I can respect it for that. But like, it's not like a replacement for actual trick or treating.
No, because the whole thing is you're wandering through the neighborhood, right? You're going from door to door, and you're knocking on doors, and you're getting candy. That's the whole point of it.
And if you don't get candy, you egg their house.
Right? Yes. And so that's the whole point of it. So trunk or treat, fine. Okay, great. Trick or treating from house to house is where it's at.
Yeah, it's definitely better. I just like to see that there's options at least, but it does seem like there's more of an effort to be mindful of like of people putting out candies that like everyone can eat, and
right,
and being more mindful of like, oh, maybe we should give it away from the driveway or the garage, or just putting it somewhere that's a little easier to get to.
You know who I feel bad for?
Who's that?
All those people who used to put in all that effort to make balls of popcorn for the kids, only to have them thrown away. Yeah. Because like parents were scared that their kids would get sick or get drugged or poisoned, or I don't know where that came from. Have you ever heard of a tale where kids were getting poisoned? Like maybe there's an occasional razor blade, fine.
I mean, I think it's like anything. It's important to check the candy. Like there's always like stories of like people who like throw edibles, who give kids edibles, and it's like, why would you waste the money? Because they're so expensive, especially here in Illinois. But like just I think as long as like you just check the candy, like nothing like that should happen. As long as everything's like sealed, if anything looks like it's open, get rid, just throw it out.
Halloween is the beginning of the best time of the year.
Yes,
it really
the last 3 months are pretty fun.
Yeah, they are.
And then we go into January and winter hits, at least here. And oh my God, January and February are the worst months in Chicago.
December through February is when you want to be in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious out here.
Yeah.
Just like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
God, now I gotta go get one now.
Now I need some too. So yeah. All right. Well, on that note, this has been fun. This has been great.
Are you done floating through space?
No, I'm not actually. I'm not.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at my feet. Look at my legs. Look at my hands. Look at my arms. I'm swimming in space. Look at me. Woo! This is fun. So, all right.
I wish mine had a fun background where I was like on a ship or something.
That would be cool. Get on it, Google.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Yeah, work on that, please. All right. Well, on that note, Kevin Sullivan, happy Halloween to you.
Happy Halloween, Tony Jackson.
And
Try to get lots of candy for me.
Yes, I will. And any parents out there or anybody who dresses up, send us photos. I want to see photos. Tag us in your Instagram. Tag us in your whatevers. Tag us. And
especially your
know.
wheelchair costumes.
Yes. I want to see them. We want to see them. It's been fun, Kevin Sullivan.
It's been fun, Tony Jackson. Let's do it again next time.
Next year, more Halloween costumes. Long Way Around podcast. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Whee!